Our senior correspondent, Ina Andolong, joins us from Cotabato. Ina, President Duterte has been pushing for federalism since the start of his campaign. Can you tell us more about his call to Congress today?
That's right, Mai. Well, today, President Duterte is appealing to lawmakers to fast-track changes in the Constitution that will pave the way for a federal form of government. As you mentioned, President Duterte sees federalism as one of the key solutions to bring peace and development in Mindanao. And President Duterte says if federalism is achieved before he ends his before the end of his six-year term, he will even resign to give way to a new president which federalism provides for. Let's listen to that first, Mai.
Bilisan lang ninyo, kayo mga congressman, bilisan ninyo ang federal. At paghanap tayo ng configuration ng gobyerno na talagang powerful, kanya-kanyang region. Bahala kayo kung anong gusto ninyo dito. Bilisan lang ninyo. Kasi ako, sabi ko, yung federal type provides a precedent. Pag natapos yan ng 3 taon, ay asahan ninyo, I give you my word, pag nandyan na yung framework, I will resign to give way to a new president.
My President Duterte vows to pour in a lot of money in ARMM and other areas in Mindanao affected by armed conflict. Before assuming the presidency, he says he was well aware of the high incidence of hunger in ARMM. He says he wants this to stop, especially hunger affecting children. He asked for a little patience from the people for him to have time to fix and develop Mindanao. The president also assures Moros that they will be treated equally while he's president. Mr. Duterte is the country's first president with Moro roots, and this somewhat gives people here high hopes that he will be, or he is the leader that will finally bring peace and development to Mindanao. He said this, or President Duterte earlier was at the launching of the Comprehensive Reform and Development Agenda for ARMM and other conflict-affected areas in regions 9, 10, and 12. The president led the turnover of scholarship certificates from TESDA and the Mindanao State University. He also distributed PhilHealth cards and certificates of commitment for agricultural assistance. He also launched much-needed potable water drinking systems and also electrification projects for ARMM. President Duterte often talks about the need to develop ARMM, a region with much potential, especially in the agriculture sector, but the long-standing problem of armed conflict has been discouraging businessmen from setting up shop in this area of the country. To help address this, the Duterte administration vows to pour in resources in the next 6 years, and at the same time, it's also aggressively pushing for a peace deal with the Reds. Now, while President Duterte was talking about rebels operating in Mindanao, he ordered the dismantling of all checkpoints in the country. Let's listen to what he said about that earlier.
Only if it is necessary. Only if there is specific reason to do it, I am ordering all checkpoints dismantled. Undersecretary, Assistant Secretary.
What's unclear is if President Duterte, in effect, is also lifting the declaration of a lawless state or state of lawless violence, because we have to remember that one of the key features of that declaration is the setting up of checkpoints throughout the country, but obviously that's something that we still have to clarify. Right now, President Duterte is headed back to Davao, where he says he will be meeting with the Deputy Prime Minister of Malaysia. Mai?
Thank you. That was our senior correspondent, Ina Andolong, reporting live from Cotabato City.